Financial markets are betting on a soft landing for the next recession, which is something the Fed has never pulled off in a century of trying, and something that, going by current data, it sure as heck is not pulling off this time. The market's betting on a myth matters because most of Americans' life savings, from the 401k and retirement accounts to the kids' college fund, are therefore also betting on a myth. My friend Ryan McMacken of the Mises Institute recently wrote about the sordid history of the regime's favorite monetary fantasy, the myth of the soft landing. In short, for over 100 years now, every time the Fed screws up, they promise this time is different. We'll have a nice, gentle runoff to cap off the Fed-induced tissue fire boom. This time it will not hurt, promise. As Ryan points out, not only are they lying, they actually know they're lying, because every recession, the Fed actually starts slashing rates before the jobs start dropping. In other words, they see it coming, they assume full crash position, and then they go on TV and tell the American people everything is fine. Those of you who were around for the 1991, 2001, 2008 recessions will remember this. Greenspan and Bernanke making the rounds, swearing up and down that banks are sound, stocks are sound, you have positively nothing to worry about, and then it all collapsed. So why does the Fed lie? Simple, because their entire mission is a lie. The Fed claims to optimize the economy, look out for the little guy, protect us from the twin disasters of inflation and recession that seem to fall out of the sky. In reality, of course, the Fed causes these twin disasters, side effects of their true purpose of printing cheap money to finance the government and Wall Street. The side effects, the inflation that impoverishes the plebs, the boom-bust cycles that Wall Street plays like a violin while plebs get wiped out, those are all just a cost of doing business for the Fed. That primary purpose, cheap financing, has reached epidemic levels. So Uncle Sam is flogging $11 trillion of debt this year between deficit and refinancing. Without the Fed, the interest rates would be much higher, and they would gobble up all those sweet green subsidies and ammo for Ukraine that pays the congressman's bills. So the Fed has to keep borrowing costs low, both for its political masters in Congress and for its financial masters on Wall Street. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. Central banking lies by nature because no voter would ever accept a central bank if they knew the truth about what it actually does. As for soft landings, history shows that not only is the Fed incapable of the soft landing it is once again promising, its incentives prevent it. Cheap money and bank bailouts are the Fed's job. The rest is smoke and mirror. How to fix it? In theory, you could rein in the Fed, put it back on a single mandate of protecting the dollar and let the banks pay their own bills. In reality, of course, the corruption is so deep in our financial system that this will not happen until they bring us a monetary crisis. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.